Have you ever closed your eyes in the afternoon just for a quick nap, but woke up feeling even more tired? What if I told you that naps over 30 minutes, yes, even peaceful ones, could quietly be shortening your life? My auntie, Mama Eliza, was one of the softest women I ever knew. She had a kind face, strong arms, and a slow, peaceful way of moving. She was the type of woman who gave you food before you said you were hungry, the kind who held your hand just a little longer than needed, and she loved her naps. Every day after lunch, she would say, "Let me rest my eyes just for a little." She'd lie on her bamboo bed under the window. The wind would blow in through the curtain, her radio would play quietly, and she would drift off. But over time, something was changing. She was forgetting small things. She was feeling dizzy after waking. She would sit for too long, rubbing her knees. And sometimes she would sleep for more than 2 hours during the day. At first, we thought it was normal. She was old, she needed rest, and she always said, "I don't sleep well at night, so I make up for it in the afternoon." But then came the hospital visit, and the doctor asked one simple question. How long is her nap each day? We all looked at each other, confused. "Maybe 1 hour, sometimes 2, I said. The doctor didn't smile. He took a deep breath and said quietly, "That may be part of the problem." The doctor was kind, but his voice became very calm, like someone giving quiet but serious news. He said, "Long naps are not always restful. For older adults, they can confuse the body, and when your body is confused too often, things begin to shut down slowly." I didn't understand at first. I asked, "But isn't sleep good for her? She's old. She gets tired." The doctor nodded gently. "Yes," he said, "but there is a big difference between resting and shutting down." He explained that after the age of 60, the body starts following a much tighter clock. The brain, the heart, and even digestion follow a rhythm. And when you nap for too long, especially during the day, it sends the wrong message to your brain. What kind of message? It tells your body, this is bedtime. But it's not. It's the middle of the day, and so when it's time to sleep at night, your body gets confused, you stay awake longer, you toss, you turn, and you don't reach deep sleep. So the next day, you feel tired again, and what do? You nap longer, and the cycle begins. The silent loop. That hurts you. Slowly, the doctor called it sleep fragmentation. It means your night's sleep becomes broken, shallow, weak. Your brain doesn't fully rest. Your heart doesn't slow down properly. Your body doesn't repair itself the way it should during deep sleep. And over time, this quiet habit can lead to memory loss, mood changes, higher blood pressure, weak immunity, and sadly, even a shorter lifespan. And the scariest part, most elders don't even realize it's happening because it feels so soft, so innocent, just a nap. Mama Eliza used to say, "I'm just resting, it's only a little sleep." But sometimes that little sleep was 2 hours long. She would wake up dizzy, her face would look puffier, and she would feel more tired than before. That's not real rest. That's the body sending a warning, quietly. The doctor looked at all of us sitting there quietly in the hospital room. Then he said something simple. "Not all sleep is good sleep." I had never thought about that before. I thought sleep was just sleep. But the doctor explained that during a long nap, especially over 30 minutes, the body starts entering something called deep sleep. That's the same kind of sleep your body is supposed to get at night. And when it happens too early or in the middle of the day, it confuses the brain. How the confusion starts. The body was thinking it was nighttime. The heart rate started slowing down too much. The blood pressure dropped more than it should have. the brain activity changed. And instead of waking up gently like from a short nap, Mama Eliza was waking up feeling foggy, shaky, and slow. She would hold on to the wall sometimes. She would blink a lot, like she was trying to fully come back. That's because her body was waking from deep sleep at the wrong time. The real danger: poor night sleep. After long naps, she couldn't sleep at night. She would sit up tossing from side to side. She would yawn, but sleep wouldn't come. And that's when the real problems began, because the night sleep was where the brain was supposed to clean itself, build memory, reset hormones, help the heart rest, heal small damage in the body, but she wasn't getting it. So each morning she woke up tired, which made her take another long nap in the afternoon, which ruined her night again. It was a quiet cycle, a slow trap, and nobody knew. The signs a nap is hurting you. Here are some signs the doctor said to watch out for. You wake from naps feeling heavy or confused. Your heart races after waking. You find it harder to sleep at night. You feel more tired even after long naps. You begin to forget small things more often. You feel moody or easily annoyed. He said if even 2 or 3 of these are happening, your nap might not be helping you. It might be hurting you. The doctor saw the worry on our faces. He gave us hope with one small sentence. It's not about stopping naps. It's about learning how to nap better. That brought a deep breath of relief to Mama Eliza, because for her, napping wasn't just sleep. It was her moment of calm. It was her comfort, but it needed boundaries. The golden nap rule: no more than 30 minutes. He said, the perfect nap for older adults is 20 to 30 minutes long. Why? Because that time gives the body just enough rest to refresh, but not enough time to fall into deep sleep. That way, you wake up with more energy, stay alert, keep your brain sharp, and still sleep well at night. He even called it a power nap. Best time to nap? Between 1 p.m. and 3 p.m. Mama Eliza used to nap after 4 p.m. That was too close to evening, and it was ruining her night sleep. The doctor said the best time is just after lunch, between 1 p.m. and 3 p.m. That's when the body naturally feels a bit sleepy, but it still leaves plenty of time before bedtime. So we started changing her schedule. She would eat, sit by the window, listen to music, and then lie down for just 25 minutes. At first, it was hard. She would say, "I don't feel rested yet," but we reminded her that her body needed time to adjust. And after 1 week, something changed. She began sleeping better at night. Her face looked fresher in the morning. Her memory became clearer, and her eyes had peace in them again. She was no longer waking up in fear or confusion. She was waking up with strength. The simple tips the doctor gave her. 1. Set an alarm, a soft one that won't startle you too. Nap in a bright room so your brain doesn't fully think it's night 3. Use a light blanket, not the same one you use at bedtime 4. Never nap on your bed if it makes you oversleep. Try a chair or a couch instead. 5. Drink a sip of water after waking to help your brain refresh. Mama Eliza lived for several more years after that hospital visit, and they were good years. Peaceful, clear, grateful. She still took her afternoon rest, but never longer than 30 minutes. She even gave it a name. She called it her quiet recharge. She would say, "This is the part of the day where I give thanks and give my body a moment to smile." I used to sit by her window while she napped. She no longer snored like before. She no longer woke up sweaty or dizzy. She would wake with a soft breath, open her eyes slowly, and whisper, "Thank you, God." She began writing again, telling stories to children, watering her flowers, and laughing again. It wasn't just the nap, it was the respect she gave her body, and that changed everything. What I learned. I used to think long naps were signs of peace, but now I know. Too much of a good thing, especially at the wrong time, can turn against you. Mama Eliza taught me that the body listens, and when you treat it with care, it whispers back in kindness. Before you nap, remember this. Keep it short, 20 to 30 minutes. Nap between 1 p.m. and 3 p.m. Sit in a place that keeps you lightly aware. Don't let your rest become escape, and always check how you feel after. If you're over 60 and your body needs rest, give it, but give it gently. Give it wisely. Before you nap today, close your eyes and say, I will rest with purpose. I will rise with peace, and I will listen to what my body truly needs. Because your days are still precious, your mind still matters, and your life is still unfolding. This is Aging with Grace. Thank you for resting with me. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share with you family and friends.